The first time I landed in Singapore, I expected the usual airport chaos. Crowds, mess, maybe a stray suitcase, but Changi Airport, it's like stepping into a futuristic spa. The floors gleam, there's not a wrapper in sight, and yes, there's an indoor waterfall and a butterfly garden. You almost feel guilty for walking on the floors with your shoes. I kept searching for a messy corner, a forgotten coffee cup. Nothing. The city outside is just as immaculate. Roads are spotless, trees perfectly trimmed, no graffiti, no plastic bags drifting by. If you're used to dodging puddles and pizza boxes back home, it's almost unsettling. You start to wonder, how do they keep it this clean? For days I played cleanliness detective, peering into alleyways, scanning sidewalks, but the city never slipped up. Parks are green and litter-free, subway stations spotless, even public restrooms are cleaner than some hotels. It's not an accident, this is intentional, a core part of Singapore's identity. The city's shine is a statement here. Order and beauty matter. It's a first impression that sticks with you, making you curious about the secrets behind the sparkle. You realize quickly this isn't just a clean city, it's a city that's made cleanliness its calling card. And as a visitor, you can't help but be impressed, and maybe a little inspired. The message is clear. In Singapore, clean isn't just a look, it's a way of life. You start to see why people talk about it, and you start to wonder if you'll ever look at your own city the same way again. Singapore is called the Fine City, and it's not just a pun. Fine means excellent, but also break the rules and you'll pay a fine. It's both a compliment and a warning. This reputation is real. From the moment you arrive, you feel it. The city's spotless image was built by design, starting with Lee Kuan Yew's vision, a clean, orderly environment as the foundation for progress. Cleanliness here isn't just about tidiness, it's about national pride and attracting the world's attention. For travelers, it's a luxury. You can sit on a public bench or stroll at night without worry. It's a silent promise that things are taken care of. But this image creates pressure. Every citizen and agency is part of the performance. The legend of the Fine City is a daily commitment, not just a slogan. It's a standard Singapore holds itself to every single day. The world expects perfection, and Singapore delivers. The result? A city where order and beauty are non-negotiable. And yes, the fines are real, but so is the pride. In Singapore, clean is more than a look. It's a legacy. So, how does Singapore do it? It's not magic, it's rules and lots of them. The most famous? The chewing gum ban. Since 1992, gum is basically outlawed. No sticky messes here. Littering? First offense, a hefty fine. Repeat offenders might find themselves in a green vest, cleaning up in public. There are fines for not flushing, for spitting, for smoking where you shouldn't. Every detail is covered. The National Environment Agency patrols the streets, ready to issue tickets. The message keeping the city clean is everyone's job, and there are consequences if you don't. This top-down approach works. The fear of a fine is a powerful motivator. But it's more than fear. It's culture. Kids grow up learning these rules. Cleanliness becomes habit. You don't drop trash. You find a bin. You respect public spaces because everyone else does. Over time, these rules become second nature. The result? A city where clean isn't just enforced, it's expected. The system is strict, but it works. Laws and culture combine to create a city the world notices. It's not about being naturally tidy, it's about a system that makes tidiness the norm. In Singapore, clean is engineered, and the results speak for themselves. For locals, these rules are just life. You look for a bin, finish your drink before the subway, and never even think about littering. Kids learn it in school, adults live it every day. It's muscle memory for good citizenship. For visitors, it's an adjustment. You'll clutch a wrapper for blocks, terrified to drop it. But there's another side. Singapore's army of cleaners. They're the real heroes, working behind the scenes to keep the city spotless. Some locals rely on them, especially in food courts, though new rules are changing that. The truth? Cleanliness here is a three-part system: strict rules, public habit, and a hard-working cleaning workforce. It's not that Singaporeans are naturally tidier, it's the system that makes it so. The city's shine is a team effort. Compliance, habit, and hidden labor all play a part. The result is a city that feels almost impossibly clean. But it's not magic, it's design. Compare Singapore to other cities and the difference is dramatic. New York, full of energy and overflowing trash cans. Its charm is gritty, not clean. Tokyo is spotless too, but for different reasons. There, cleanliness is cultural. People take their trash home, not because of fines but out of respect. European capitals like Paris or Rome, beautiful but littered and lived in. Their beauty is in history, not polished pavements. Singapore stands out for engineered cleanliness, strict rules, deliberate planning, and relentless enforcement. It's not organic like Tokyo or romantic like Rome, but it's remarkable. Singapore proves a city can choose to be clean and make it happen. Other cities look to it as a model, even if they can't copy the formula. Here, clean isn't just a hope, it's a policy. And it works. The world notices. Singapore's shine is no accident. It's a global benchmark for what's possible. Tourists in Singapore are amazed. It's so clean, so safe, they say. Parents let their kids run free and everyone relaxes. For visitors, the cleanliness is a feature, not just a novelty. It makes the whole trip better. Locals? They're proud, but they feel the pressure. It's part of our identity, a student told me, but sometimes it feels restrictive. A taxi driver summed it up. The fines are high, but if you follow the rules, no problem. For older generations, clean streets are a symbol of progress. They remember when things weren't so tidy, and they don't take it for granted. But not everyone loves the perfection. Some travelers find it sterile, like Disneyland, missing the chaos of other cities. For those who crave unpredictability, Singapore can feel too polished. Still, the pride runs deep. Cleanliness is tied to national success and personal comfort. Whether you love it or find it too perfect, everyone notices it. The city's reputation is real, and it shapes how people see Singapore and themselves. It's a point of pride, a source of debate, and a daily reality. The world admires it, and locals live it. Clean is more than a look, it's an identity, and it's here to stay. In Singapore, the shine is personal, and everyone has an opinion. Behind Singapore's shine is an army of cleaners, often migrant workers, who start before dawn, sweeping, scrubbing, and emptying bins. They're the silent guardians of the city's image, working tirelessly to keep every corner spotless. Hawker centers, parks, public spaces, they clean it all, often unnoticed. Their work is essential, but rarely celebrated. Recently, the government has pushed for more personal responsibility, asking people to return their own trays and clean up after themselves. True cleanliness, they say, is everyone's job, not just the cleaners. The city's shine is a team effort. Strict laws, public compliance, and hard work. Next time you see a spotless street, remember the hands that made it that way. Singapore's cleanliness is built on dedication, seen and unseen. Why does all this matter? Because a clean city changes how people feel. Order and care create calm, safety, and pride. It's not just about looks, it's about well-being. In Singapore, public spaces are for everyone, and they're kept to a high standard for all. Cleanliness is a social equalizer, building community and shared respect. It's also about safety. Clean, well-lit streets discourage crime, and make people feel secure. The obsession with cleanliness is part of a bigger vision: orderly, safe, united. It's a reflection of national values and collective pride. A clean city isn't a luxury, it's a standard everyone deserves. Singapore proves it's possible. And that lesson goes far beyond picking up your trash. Is Singapore really that clean? Absolutely. But the real lesson is why it matters. Being in such a pristine place makes you reflect on your own habits and community. The takeaway isn't about fines or bans, it's about collective responsibility. Every small act, holding onto a wrapper, cleaning up after yourself, adds up. Singapore shows what's possible when everyone cares. Imagine if we brought a bit of that mindset home. Cleanliness starts with us, with simple, conscious choices. It's a gift to ourselves, our neighbors, and future generations. Let's be inspired to care for our own communities, one clean corner at a time. The world would be a more beautiful place for it.